In 2004, the government of Pakistan decides to review unsolved cases pertaining to Indian prisoners as a goodwill gesture. Samia Siddiqui, a budding Pakistani lawyer, is given the defense of prisoner 786, whose name is documented as Rajesh Rathore, as her first case. The prisoner has not spoken to anyone for 22 years. However, when Samia addresses him by his real name, Veer Pratap Singh, he opens up to her and narrates his story. Uddharan. In 1982, Zaara Hayat Khan is a lively young Pakistani woman whose family is of political background and high standing in Lahore. Her engagement is soon arranged to Raza Shirazi, a wealthy, influential Pakistani lawyer. Zaara's Sikh nanny, whom she addresses as her grandmother Bebe, is living her final days and as her last wish, asks Zaara to scatter her ashes in the Satluj River among her ancestors. While traveling to India, Zaara's bus meets with an accident. Veer, an Indian Air Force pilot and a Punjabi Sikh, rescues her and helps her complete Bibi's final rites. Realizing that he is falling in love with Zaara, Veer convinces her to return with him to his village, where she meets Veer's surrogate parents, his uncle Chaudhary Sumer Singh and aunt Saraswati Kaur. Uddharan Chennai. The next day, Veer takes Zaara to the train station, where her fiancé Raza arrives to take her back to Lahore. Before she leaves, Veer confesses his love to her, accepting that they cannot be together. Zaara is stunned into silence but bids him goodbye. Both believe they will never meet again. Uddharan. In the midst of her wedding preparations in Pakistan, Zaara realizes that she too is in love with Veer. Upon revealing this to her mother, Mariam, she is reprimanded to maintain her family's honor and marry Raza, which would further her father's political career. Seeing Zaara's deep sorrow, her friend Shabo calls Veer, begging him to take Zaara away before her wedding. Veer then quits the Indian Air Force and travels to Pakistan. He arrives at Zaara's wedding, and Zaara tearfully runs into his arms in front of her family and guests. Her father, Jahangir, falls ill of shock and anger. Mariam begs Veer to leave Zaara, fearing for Jahangir's high-profile reputation and health. Veer respects this request and attempts to return to India. But Raza, outraged and jealous over Zaara's perceived public rejection of him, has Veer pulled off his bus and arrested by Pakistani police. Raza blackmails Veer with two choices: sign a falsified document that would have him imprisoned for life on charges of being an Indian spy, or walk free with the knowledge that Raza will marry Zaara and make her life a living hell. Veer sacrifices his freedom out of his deep love for Zaara, signs the document, and is imprisoned in Pakistan. Meanwhile, his return bus to India falls off a cliff, killing all the passengers. Veer requests Samia not to mention either Zaara or her family whilst fighting the case, believing that Zaara is happily married by now, not wanting to ruin her life. Fearing that he will remain imprisoned, Samia travels to Veer's village to find someone who can prove his true identity. At Veer's late parents' house, she is shocked to find that it is now a village school for girls and that both Zaara and Shabo are living there. Shabo informs Samia that Zaara had thought Veer died in the bus accident 22 years ago, and she subsequently broke off the marriage with Raza with her father's support. Afterward, Zaara and Shabo had left Pakistan and settled in Veer's village in India, so that Zaara could fulfill Veer's dream of building the school for girls. Zaara reacts in mixed shock and happiness when Samia informs her that Veer is still alive. She accompanies Samia back to Pakistan and shares an emotional reunion with Veer. Her statement and evidence in court prove Veer's innocence and true identity, and the judge frees him. Apologizing on behalf of Pakistan, Veer and Zaara marry, bid goodbye to Samia at the Wagha border crossing, and return to their village.